Number 7, Mr. Mick Alford.
Hey, how you all doing? Everyone having fun, yeah? I am. I started the day off in a bit of a bad way this morning. I woke up late, as is normally the case, and I was putting my shoe on, and the shoelace broke. I hate that because it always happens on the one where you've already broken it before, and you got this much shoelace, and you're trying to thread it through 8 holes, right? And you still persist on tying the smallest little knot. Fucking, it just started off in a bad way. Anyone go to the bank today? Anyone go to the Flexi Bank? All put your hands up, say hey, yeah? Yeah, you went to the Flexi. Did you go to the Flexi Bank today? Anyone? No, I went to the Flexi Bank. Everyone's rich. I went to the bank on the way here. I went to the Flexi Bank, and as I'm walking towards the bank, right, I see this bloke, and he's walking in the opposite direction. He's got that I'm going to the Flexi Bank look on his face, right? And he sees me, and he looks at the bank, and he starts walking faster. And I've seen him, and I look at the bank, and he's walking faster, so I started walking faster. And he's seen me walking faster, so I started walking faster, he started running, I started running, but he got there just before me. I hate that. I really hate that. I hated it even more when I saw him do this. Like, fucking save us all a lot of trouble if he just went up to the bank and had his own card. Unreal. Well, what's so hard about going to the bank? I mean, like, everyone has to do it, don't they? I mean, like, what we should have, right, the year 2000 Olympics in Sydney, right, we should have a special event called the Flexi Bank. I reckon it'd be great. Everyone could join in, everyone would be in on it. And the finals would be great. Going for gold would be really huge. You can get the commentators, they'd be going off. They'd be going like this. Okay, and Australia going for gold in the Flexi Bank. Gee, look at him. He's calm, isn't he? And the air is absolutely electric. Oh, they're off in Australia. We're off to a great start. He's got his card in right. And yes, he's got his PIN number in right. This is going great for Australia. Okay, what's he going to do now? He's going to do a deposit. Whoa, that's got to impress the judges this early on in the competition. All right, he's got the envelope. He's got his money. Don't we get a receipt sometime? Yes, he's got the receipt. This is going great for Australia. He's put the envelope in. Okay, what's he going to do now? He's going to do a simple account transfer from the savings to the credit account. Very, very simple transaction. But look at the way he's using those buttons. Oh, this is magnificent, isn't it? This is just sensational. All right, in Australia, they're miles in front now. We've just got one more transaction to go. It's a withdrawal. Come on, Australia, you're in front, son. Go for... Go. What? Oh, no, tragedy for Australia. Insufficient funds. Well, like, it's always the way, isn't it? Just when you really need to go to the Flexi Bank, it becomes distinctly inflexible. I was at a nightclub the other day, right, and something pretty strange happened to me. I picked up, which is kind of unusual, not only because of the way that I look and my general air about me, but when I dance, I sort of dance like this. And it's really hard to impress anybody when you're dancing like your jocks have just popped up your string today or what you had for dinner. And but anyway, this bird, she must have been blind or something like that. She said yes to my advances. And as soon as she said yes, I got really excited because I hadn't had sex with a woman for about 12 months. So off I went to the bank to get money for the cab fare and some smokes on the way home. And as I'm keying in my numbers, right, and the money's about to come out, the bank's shut. Right, this little message appeared. It said, "Bank temporarily closed. We apologise for any inconvenience this may have caused." Well, let me tell you, this wasn't any inconvenience. This was a major goddamn catastrophe. I hadn't had sex for something like about 12 months. Needless to say, she went home by herself and I went home with Mrs. Palmer. But I thought I'd get the bank back because that's the type of bloke I am. I thought I'd get the bank back, and the next time I went into the bank, I gone up to the teller and put a gun to his head. I said, "Give me all your money." And he gave me all the money. And as I'm running out, I stuck this sign on the wall, and the sign said, "Bank temporarily short on cash. I apologise for any inconvenience I may have caused." Yeah, well, my lawyer reckons I'll get off on good behaviour. Ladies and gentlemen, aliens have landed. There you go, there's a statement in there. Oh, looking at me going, Aliens have landed. And I'll tell you why. I've been doing a bit of study on aliens and alien abductions. And I found out, right, that in 99% of the cases, the abductees, these people have been taken from our homes and their planet and had experiments carried out on them. These abductees tell have been laid down in a chair or a table with a bright light shining in their face. There are lots of creatures in masks leaning, looking over at them. And there are lots of shiny, pointy, prangy, yicky type of implements all around the room. And there's always a noise, ladies and gentlemen. The noise is like this. So I've worked it out, I know who they are. They're dentists. That's right, your dentist is an alien. How else can I support this fact? How come, right? I mean, when the last time you went to the dentist, it could have been like 10 years ago. You've moved 10 times, but you'll always get a reminder notice in the mail. Why is that? It's because of the fillings these dentists put in your teeth. They're not stop cavities, they're homing devices. How come you can't claim your dentist on Medicare? It's because the government denies they exist. They're in cahoots with them, and I'm like, why else, right? Would the government allow a company to bring out toothpaste with, get this, baking soda and peroxide in it? Ladies and gentlemen, these things strip paint. And they're letting us put it on our teeth. I can't wait, right, for the Colgate to bring out the super stripper with hydrochloric acid. Really make those gums smile. Ladies and gentlemen, your dentist has to be an alien. Who else could put up with that much bad breath and live? Who else could understand you with your mouth wide open and 8,500 cotton buds jammed in there? Oh, yes, like, how's it work? You're speaking their language. You know that ad on TV? Hi, Rob's a dentist, that's why we can't show his face. Ladies and gentlemen, Rob isn't a dentist, he's an alien. That's why they can't show his face. He's got 13 eyes, 4 mouths and no fucking teeth, and he wants yours. Some people actually believe, right, that aliens have been visiting this planet now for like thousands and thousands of years. And these very same people like to believe that the aliens built the pyramids. Well, I disagree with that. I reckon Egyptians had to. Like, you ever seen the drawings of the Egyptians around that time? They're all standing there like that. Why are they building the pyramids going, what the fuck do we build that for? Aliens. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd love to travel back in time. I reckon travelling back in time would be great fun. Not interested in forward, just going backwards. And when I was back in time, I'd have a ball changing things around. Words especially be great fun. Common words like, oh, I don't know, instead of saying thanks, you'd say fuck. And instead of saying fuck, you'd say thanks. I reckon it'd be really great. The next time a parking inspector gave you a ticket, you could say thank you very much, officer, and mean it. Or at a wedding, you get the father of the bride, you'd get up there and he'd make a speech, and he'd go something like this. Well, first of all, I'd like to fuck you all for coming. And I hope you have a wonderful night's entertainment. I'd like to fuck the groom for marrying my beautiful daughter, who I must say is looking very lovely tonight. I'd like to fuck my wife in front of all of you for helping me with the decorations in this wonderful establishment. And we can't go past the bridesmaids, who I'm sure you'll all agree look so very lovely with their beautiful hair and their lovely dresses. And I'd like to fuck them all individually. But I don't have the time, so I'm going to have to fuck them all together. We can't go without fucking the caterers who've done such a splendid job of the food. So fuck you all, here's to the happy couple. Ladies and gentlemen, my name's Mickey A. Hope you have a great night. See you later.
Mick Alford, ladies and gentlemen.
Make sure that you make these guys welcome. And when you please make welcome the first cab off the rank, a guy I've had the privilege of working here with quite a few times. We make him very welcome. Mr. Mick Alford.
Thanks, Dave. G'day all. My name's Mickey A. How you doing?
Good.
Hey, sweet. Fucking good. All right. How are you? You all right? Just having a couple of beers? What's your name, huh? Ben. Hiya, Ben. Ben, have you been to the Flexi Bank today? Or the last couple of days? It's alright, I'm not going to hit you for some cash. Yeah, you have? You got $50? No, just kidding. Now, when you're at the bank, right, you're waiting for your money to come out, did you stick your finger in the slot, right, and check through all the other discounts? $2.50, you poor bastard. $8.10. You've got $10. You're richer. 40 grand. That annoys me. That's fucking obscene, isn't it, Ben? 40 grand. No one should have that much money sitting in their account. So I've got a little fantasy. If I win Tats Lotto, what I'm going to do with the whole $3 million is I'm going to stick it all in the bank, because you can't just spend it. You just can't spend it. Well, I might actually buy myself a new pair of shoes, because you know, as the saying goes, shoes maketh the man. Which makes me wonder, if shoes make the man, what sort of shoes did Martin Bryant wear? Fucking soulless. Pauline Hanson would only wear shoes with white soles, wouldn't she? Yeah, but anyway, that's pretty fucked. I'll move on. And yeah, I just put the whole $3 million in the bank, right? And I get into my beat up piece of shit Ford, and I drive around every flexi bank in Melbourne. I'd do an account balance, and I'd stick the receipt right on top of the bank. So every bastard who used it next knew exactly how rich I was. It's a pretty sad fantasy, isn't it, Ben? Yeah, sorry, mate. But I had to go to the bank before I got here myself, and as I'm walking towards the bank, I see this fellow who's walking in the opposite direction. He's got this "I'm going to the flexi bank" look on his head. And he looks at me, and he looks at the bank, and he starts walking faster. Well, I've seen him walking faster, so I also started walking faster. He's seen me walking faster, he started running, and I started running, but he got there just before me. I hate that fuck. And I hated it even more when I saw him do this. Well, fuck, he'd save us a lot of trouble if he just went up to the bank and ate his own card. It's fucked. I mean, I'm like, why is it so hard? I mean, like, what we should have, right, in the year 2000 for the Olympics, right, Australia should have a special event called the Flexi Bank. I reckon it'd be really great. I mean, like, you wouldn't need no big training regime or anything like that. I mean, like, fuck, you could still eat your 8 pies and drink 2 slabs a day. But I reckon it'd be really good. Could you imagine it? The final, it would go like this. And Australia going for gold in the Flexi Bank. Gee, look at Mickey. Gee, he's looking pretty calm, isn't he? Oh, the atmosphere's electric in here. Oh, and Australia's off. He's got to the bank first. He's got his card in right then. Yes, he's getting his big number in. Right, this is going great for Australia. What's he going to do? He's going to do a deposit. Well, that's got to impress the judges. It's early on in the competition. All right, he's got the money. He's got the envelope. Don't you got the receipt? Yes, he's got the receipt. He's put it in. Okay, what's he going to do now? He's going to do a simple account transfer from the savings to the credit account. Very simple transaction. But look at the way he's using those buttons. Oh, it's just magic, isn't it? It's just magic. And he's got one more transaction left to go. Smiles in front of us. Withdrawal. Come on, Australia. Go for gold. Go. Go. What? Tragedy for Australia, insufficient funds. Like it's always the way, isn't it? Just when you really need to go to the flexi bank, it becomes just simply inflexible. Oh, I was at a nightclub the other week, and something pretty strange happened to me. I picked up, which is kind of strange because I'm an ugly man. But I think women have the advantage over blokes in nightclubs. I know some of you might agree with me here. But and like, sure enough, it's dark and stuff like that, and everyone's drunk and have a good time. But the music's pumping, the music's going like, or something such. And you can hardly hear yourself think, let alone anyone else. You go up, you start talking, and when you go, oh, hi, my name's Michael. She goes, sorry, I can't hear you. You go, hi, my name's Michael. She goes, sorry, I can't hear you. You go, hi, my name's Michael! And right at that moment, she has a snapshot of what your face is going to look like as you're about to orgasm. You're out of there. But anyway, this time I got lucky, right? She said yes, and as soon as she said yes, I was off down to the bank to get my last $50 out, you know, for the cab ride, the smokes and the condoms. Then I keyed in on my numbers and waiting for the money to come out, and the bloody bank shut. So a message appeared. It said, bank temporarily closed. We apologise for any inconvenience this may have caused. Ladies and gentlemen, this wasn't any inconvenience. This was a major goddamn catastrophe. I hadn't had sex for 12 months. I needed that cash. Needless to say, she went home by herself and I went home with Mrs. Palmer. But I thought I'd get the banks back because that's the type of bloke I am. And I've gone into the bank the next day and I walked up to the teller and I put a gun to his head. And I said, give me all your money. And he gave me all the money. And as I'm running out, I stuck this sign on the wall and the sign said, bank temporarily short on cash. I apologise for any inconvenience this may have caused. fucking showed them. Your lawyer reckons I'll get off on good behaviour right away. Ladies and gentlemen, aliens have landed. Yep, aliens have landed. How do I know this? Oh, sitting there going, how does he know this? Well, I've been doing some study into alien abductions because I figure someone else other than Fox and Scully should. And I found out that in 99% of the cases, the abductees tell of being laid down on a chair or a table with the bright light shining in their face. There are lots of creatures in masks leaning, looking over at them. And there are lots of shiny, pointy, pranky, yiddicky type of implements all around the room, and there's always a noise. The noise goes like this. So I worked it out, I know who the aliens are. They're dentists. That's right, your dentist is an alien. How else can I support this fact? How come, right, no matter when the last time I went to the dentist, you'll always get a reminder notice in the mail? Why is that? It's because of the fillings they put in your teeth. They're not to stop cavities, they're homing devices. Okay, homing. How come you can't claim your dentist on Medicare? It's because the government knows they exist. No, they're in cahoots with them. Why else would they allow a company to bring out toothpaste with, get this, baking soda and peroxide? Ladies and gentlemen, these things strip paint. And they're letting us put it on our teeth. Can't wait for Colgate to bring out the super stripper with hydrochloric acid. Really make those gums smile. I mean, like, your dentist has to be an alien. Who else would put up with that much bad breath and live? Who else could understand with your mouth wide open and 8,500 cotton buds jammed in there? Come here today, Mark. We're just speaking their language. You know that ad on TV? Hi, Rob's a dentist, that's why we can't shave his face. Ladies and gentlemen, Rob isn't a dentist, he's an alien. That's why they can't shave his face. He's got 13 eyes, 4 mouths and no teeth. And he wants yours. It's, yeah, fucking aliens. A lot of people think that aliens have been visiting this planet like for thousands of years. And some people, these very same people, have you believe that aliens built the pyramids. Well, gee, I have to disagree with that. I reckon Egyptians had to. And like, you ever seen the drawings of the Egyptians around that time? They're all standing there like this. You know, why they look at the pyramids going, what the fuck do we build them for? Fuck if I know. Yeah, I'd love to travel back in time to get off that one because I've run out. And I reckon it'd be really good. I'd have a ball travelling back in time. I'd change things around. I'd change words. Words especially would be cool. Common words, I don't know. Words like, I know, instead of saying thanks, you'd say fuck. Instead of saying fuck, you'd say thanks. I reckon it'd be really great. The next time a parking inspector gave you a ticket, you could say thank you very much, officer, and mean it. Or at a wedding, you get the father of the bride, you get up, you make a speech, and it goes something like this. Quite like this. Well, first of all, I'd like to fuck you all for coming. And hope you have a wonderful night. I'd like to fuck the groom to marry my beautiful daughter, who I must say is looking very lovely tonight. I'd like to fuck my wife in front of all of you to help win the decorations in this wonderful place. And we can't go past the bridesmaids, who I'm sure you all agree looks so very lovely with their beautiful hair and their lovely dresses. And I'd like to fuck them all individually. But I don't have the time, so I'm going to have to fuck them all together. We can't go without fucking the caterers who've done such a splendid job of the food, so fuck you all, here's the happy couple. Ladies and gentlemen, my name's Mickey A, you've been a great crowd, have a good night. See ya. I was actually at that wedding, I was in Dandenong.